Let's go, Mad Hatter Nation. Happy Thanksgiving. It's the great American holiday, the annual war in Detroit, boys and girls, and a twist that nobody saw coming. Well, if you woke up this morning with your little wishing hat on, you would see that it came true. Frank Ragnow. Guys, Frank Ragnow is back. A straight-up Christmas miracle happening on Thanksgiving. What lucky little ducks we are today. The Peckers are rolling into Ford Field, you guys. The Peckers are coming into town today for the big matchup. The stakes are massive, and today we set the tone for the rest of the NFL season for the Detroit Lions. Helmets on. Plates are ready. Frank the Tank. Frank is back at the table. Guys, let's get into the show.
If you can say the word good, guess what? It means you're still alive. It means you're still breathing. And if you're still breathing, well then hell, you still got some fight left in you. So get up, dust off, reload, recalibrate, re-engage, and go out on the attack.
All right, Mad Hatter Nation, guys, how you doing? Happy Thanksgiving. If you haven't already, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, ring that notification bell. It is our Digital Tailgate show. It's a little bit different today. It's Thursday. Normally, we'd have a normal show from 10 to 11. But with the Lions playing on this awesome, great American holiday, the Thanksgiving Day Classic, we're going to be doing just a little bit different option. We're going to be running with our Digital Tailgate. That's why you notice the change in the thumbnail in case you're new here. But keep that notification bell rang so you can be notified every time we go live Monday through Friday, 10 to 11 a.m. right here at youtube.com, as well as the Digital Tailgate, typically on Sundays, if not before every single Detroit Lions game. Like the video, share it around with all of your friends. It's the number one way to get this content out there. Guys, Mad Hatter Nation, there's a poll up in the chat, and it's absolutely imperative that you take place in it because one like equals one Lions touchdown. And so far, break the scoreboards, walking away with 9 votes. You guys are counting for 9 tuggery-doos. Let's get into it. That'd be a 63-point shellacking of the Peckers, and I'm absolutely here for it. Everybody in the chat, let's go ahead and just reiterate. That's right. F the Packers. Let's go, you guys. Let's F the Packers. And what a I put a community post up yesterday, right? About this scuttlebutt was Frank's back. Scuttlebutt was real. We got a miracle. We got a holiday Christmas. Little old Susie tapped her heels together with her rose ruby shoes and threw her Wilson ball over across the lot into where the big dog was at. I'm just dropping random ass movie references here to say that I'm just so absolutely befuddled and ecstatic. I don't know whether to shit or do a backflip right now because Lions great comes out of retirement to help in playoff push. Frank Ragnow abruptly retired in June. We were all very sad about that. The Lions received a major boost to their offense on Wednesday. 4-time Pro Bowl center Frank Ragnow came out of retirement and is rejoining the team. Per multiple reports, the Lions seemingly confirmed the reports by posting a picture of Ragnow running out of the tunnel to social media. Ragnow, 29 years old, abruptly retired from the team in June. He posted to social media that he had tried to convince himself he was ready to play, but said it was instead time to prioritize his health. He had spent his entire 7-year career with the Lions after being drafted by the team in the first round in 2018. That's an absolutely dominating picture right there. I think that's what we used for the thumbnail. Threw a little Santa hat on there to show a little bit of holiday cheer, as well as throwing old Big Johnny on that bad boy. Quote, "I have given this team everything I have and just thought I had more to give, but the reality is I simply don't," Ragnow said in June. "I have to listen to my body, and this has been one of the hardest decisions of my life. These last couple of months, we've read all of that. These last couple of months, we have been trying to, as I've come to the realization that my football journey is ending, and I'm officially retiring from the NFL. The Lions organization has been absolutely incredible throughout this process, and I can't emphasize enough how great they are." Following the 21 season, General Manager Brad Holmes made Ragnow the league's highest-paid center at the time with a 4-year, $54 million contract. The center made the Pro Bowl in consecutive seasons after signing the contract as he remained one of the best centers in the sport, despite battling injuries throughout his career. contract he signed runs through 2026 season. So when he returns to Detroit, his deal remains in place. I think what you're really seeing is not only does the team desperately need Frank Ragnow to come back, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that Frank filled so many tags that he spent too much money, because we know that hunting is the most expensive way to get free meat. He filled his tags. He's got a lot of. He probably has a lot of bills to come due, a lot of processing to be done. Got some probably a lot of rounds he wants to buy, a lot more gear. He suddenly realized just how expensive hunting and shooting sports are to us normal guys, and he's like, "Oh my goodness gracious me! I need to get that NFL money in order to maintain this habit." If a player is on the club's reserved retired list, he has to be reinstated before the team's Week 13 game in order to play the season, according to ESPN. With the Lions playing on Thanksgiving against the Green Bay Peckers, Wednesday was the final day Ragnow could have returned and be eligible to play. Talk about holding out till the absolute last minute. Ragnow's return is a huge boost to the 7-4 Lions, who are currently third in the NFC North. It is unclear when Ragnow will make his 2025 season debut. The Lions and Peckers play at 1 p.m. today, on Fox. So, rumor has it the scuttlebutt is he'll be ready to go in a couple of weeks here. It's looking like L.A. Might be the team that we get him back for. But how happy are we that Frank is back? Does it not make sense? Craig Reynolds is wave 2. I wonder why. Well, Rick, that is a good question, but he's been a healthy scratch. And in all honesty, I mean, let's be real, Craig has been losing a step every single year. Yeah, he's a fan favorite. Netflix, let's go. He meant a lot to the rebuild of the team, but he just didn't have the juice anymore. And we have a pretty good thing going with the two-headed attack between Sonic and Knuckles. And then obviously Sailors is going to be continuing to be a special teams return guy, which needs a roster spot for him. And then if Vaki's going to be good to go, Vaki's going to be eating up a roster spot as well. And there's just not enough roster spots available when you have two heavy special teams users at the running back spot. And Craig just ultimately ended up being the odd man out. And maybe we'll see him recycled back to the old practice squad. Let's quickly peruse the injury report here, guys. Now, I did see... Excuse me. Pardon me. Sorry about that, guys. A little bit of allergy nonsense going on over here. So here's the injury report. And unfortunately, Kirby's out, which is a big old bummer. I just want to stay logged into my DraftKings account here, guys. I just want to keep kicking it over and refreshing, because that's where we're headed next. My ears are popping. Ears are popping. All right, guys. So here we go. Graham Glasgow was ruled out, and so was Brock Wright. That kind of threw me for a little bit of a loop. I seen that this morning, and it was a little bit of a bummer. Not that I'm the overly biggest fan of Brock Wright, but when we're down any weapons, it's not a good thing. But yeah, Graham Glasgow is going to be out, and I was like, oh, well, we'd been saying that he'd been basically held together with bubble gum and duct tape the last couple of games, and hasn't been playing really well. So doesn't it all kind of make sense now why Graham's going to be back, or why Frank's going to be back? But we will get to see today what we got in the tank of old Tristan Colon, if he's going to get the nod at center or not, which could be a boom or bust for him. Either he steps up and plays really, really well, or that interior offensive line will just continue to be a big gaping Achilles heel hole for us. Josh Paschal out, big surprise, or no surprise there. Khalif out. That's a big shit in the pants right there is what that is. So personally, knowing that Leaf's going to be out, knowing that Brock Wright's going to be out, our top two tight ends are out, and the Leaf's going to be out, am I kind of feeling froggy and thinking that if Tesla is going to get a little bit of targeting action here, it might be good to see. Terrion Arnold, questionable, limited participant. That's good to see. Davenport, maybe we'll see the return of him. Keep your ears to the ground. We'll kind of check things out. Taylor Decker, questionable. Obviously, the whole offensive line, questionable. No surprises there. Everyone's just kind of dinged up as we get into the full swing of the season here. Everyone's just going to be dinged up and out. Kind of hoping that Romeo Dobbs ends up not playing, but we'll see about that. Matthew Golden, big question mark there. Kind of would like to see him not play as well. Cassine Nixon, questionable. Wouldn't mind him being out. Van Ness, wouldn't mind him being out. Oh, Van Ness is out. Okay. Quay Walker, wouldn't mind him being out as well. Zach Tom is supposedly very limited and probably not going to be a play either. So, there's injuries kind of peppered in all across both squads right here. Someone has to step up today. Ain't that right, Rick? Ain't that right? John K-Ron, I'm dinged up and out. Dude, legit. What's up, Marjan K-Ron? Or I hope I'm saying that right, dude. My bad, bro. Good to see you, man. Welcome to the chat, dude. Dude, that's kind of how I feel. It's like I wish I could call into work and be like, my finger hurts. I got to sit this week out, man. You know what I'm saying, dude? Hutch gets another sack or two. We beat the Peckers. Grassi cries like a baby. I hope so, Mr. Detroit City. What's up, brother? Good to see you, man. I didn't notice it. Sorry, guys. I've been kind of not in the chat so much, dude. My bad, guys. We're just trying to kind of fly through here. We have a couple guys who can do everything Craig does and then some. Exactly, Rick. That's what I'm saying. Happy Turkey Day to you. What's up? I almost read that as Scurry Dog. But Curry, how you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you, everybody. Jack, let's like to see Lovett make a splash today. Hey, that'd be what's up. Hey, what's up, Lion King? How you doing, bro? Good to see you, man. Good to see you guys. Well, guys, let's get into what we're really here for, and let's put some dollary dues out on the Detroit Lions, huh? How does that sound? So I was kind of thinking that right off the rip here, we just kind of go and do the smart thing and just do a little bankroll management, just flat out Lions victory as a standalone bet. I think that's probably the smartest move that we should do. We haven't been having a lot of success the last 2 or 3 weeks, admittedly. I got way too confident after hitting big and padding out the charity drive here. And got a little too hype on myself. So I think we need to reel it back in a little bit, get back to bankroll management. So I think the best option for us to do right out of the rip is just go ahead and put a solid line bet down on the Detroit Lions to win with a simple $20 wager. God damn it. I hate it when I have to turn the number lock on. I think that's a solid play right there. Smart bankroll management. So we're just going to go ahead and lock that in. You know what I'm saying? Would you love it? Oh, my God. Why didn't I ever see that joke right there, Mr. Detroit City? God damn, bro. It was right there in front of my face this whole time, dude. Oh, I would love it if Love It got a little bit of action, dude. I wouldn't mind seeing him out there returning a couple punts or two. Oh, ho, 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 we almost knocked the coffee over there. Ho, 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 ho. Oh, it got a little closer, too closer for call there. Got to move the coffee to a safer location. Almost knocked the whole thing over. Almost fucking the whole thing there. That was almost really bad. All right, so let's build us a parlay. Let's do something Lions victory. Be like a water. Don't be like a water and bend with everything around you. Lions King, don't sleep on Marcus Davenport opposite Hutch. Williams, dude, bro, I actually am not necessarily the most pro Marcus Davenport, but Marcus Davenport, when healthy, does exactly what our defense wants to do, and that is have a solid bookend for Hutch to collapse the pocket around into. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you guys. All right. Well, hey, I appreciate it. I'm glad you guys like my incredibly racist Asian voice. But that's because I've watched, admittedly, I watched a little anime growing up. So I learned to emphasize on the Japanese style of talking. So it's a lot of throat and grunting and pausing and emphasis on pauses in inflection on the voice. Whereas Chinese voice is much more whiny, much more high pitched, like the much more ping tang chong wong tong. You know what I'm saying? Do you guys know? Just discovered One Punch Man. Hell yeah! Do you guys know why there is no Chinese phone book? It's a very interesting stat. I didn't know this until I looked it up. There is no public phone book. There's no white pages or whatever in China. Isn't that crazy? The reason that there's no Chinese phone book, is because no, it's not because there's too many people. It's because there's too many wings and wongs. You might wing the wong number. Yeah, I'm just gonna let that one. It's Yellow Pages. It's Yellow. What up, though? What's up, Motown? How you doing, man? How you doing? Would be more Yellow Pages over there, you fucking guys. You guys are nuts. Hell yeah. All right, so we need to make some yenny over here. I need to place some bet. And if the Detroit Lions are going to win, we must figure out the touchdown away. Who scored a touchdown for Detroit Lion? I think Detroit Lion win. Detroit Lion win big, yes. The mighty Lion win over the Pecker. And to win, we must get a Jameer Gibb touchdown. Maybe Jameer Gibb, David Montgomery touchdown. I like a David Montgomery touchdown. You guys like the David Montgomery touchdown? You think you're great? Yeah, Rick, I'm not going to lie to you. That is a really old, that phone book joke is really old. Well, you get Duncan Cobb, by the way. I got mine this morning. Oh, no, not Duncan. I get Bigby. They got one here in town, and this is just your mocha with the extra shot of espresso and no whip. Now, normally, I like to drink their like Red Bull stuff because the older I get, the less I like to process dairy. You know what I'm saying? You bench JMO, so he'll probably score. You know, Mom, all I seen initially out of my peripheral was I benched JMO, and then my next thought was, so he's going to score? Oh, man. Best live stream ever watched. Thanks, dude. Thanks, man. I appreciate that, Mr. Detroit. Hey, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Detroit. Very nice of you, sir. Very nice of you. Thank you. 30 years probably an understatement. Yeah, dude, that's like a crazy old joke. So many golden clips whenever you start doing shorts again. What's up, Raw? How you doing, man? Welcome back, dude. All right, guys, I need some tuggery doos here. I'm thinking Monty scores a touchdown. It has to happen eventually. If I just keep going back to the well, if I just keep predicting Monty to score. You know what? Oh, I know what I'm going to do. You know what? This is what we're going to do. I'm going to stop with the insane parlays, and I'm just going to build individual parlays around what I think. Oh, my gosh. Why did I have to? Oh, my God. What the fuck have I been doing? Oh, my. Monty will score and go over yards. Bro, Detroit City, you feel. You think it is a smart thing too. I think it very wise. We get over here. Find me David Montgomery. Oh, David Montgomery, expectation very high. Very high expectation usage. David Montgomery. CBS Sports is actually calling for Jahmyr Gibbs to be shut down. You guys know me. Let's check his rushing, receiving. All right, so they got him combined rushing, receiving 53.5 over at DraftKings. So I'm going to find rushing, receiving, David Montgomery. Rushing and receiving, David Montgomery. Over 50 total combined yard. 3-leg parlay plus 360. I look at that very much. Yes. Oh, yes. Look at all these boosts I have. Yes, a big boost. Big boost on my parlays. Yes. Oh. Skipper for 2 tugs, 1 receiving, 1 throwing. All right, Motown. Bro, what? Where do you get your shit, man? I mean, I've been using Harbor Farms, but like you must be on that good. My goodness gracious, me, dude. Henry will also score against the Bengals lock. So, Mr. Detroit City, I'm going to hold off on making future game the later games. I'm just going to focus on Detroit today, or for right now, because I don't want to like overextend myself. You know what I'm saying? If that hit, you would be a millionaire, dude. No shit, bro, dude. Motown. if I were to be able to put that bet in and it somehow hit, not only would I be a millionaire, dude, I would make so much money that I would make you a millionaire, bro. Like, I would just give you $1,000,000 if I were to make that bet and it were to work, bro. That's how like, they would just change the name of Las Vegas to Hat and Beard. They would be the Hat and Beard Raiders of Oakland. You know what I'm saying? Jack Campbell sack or INT, huh? I like that too. We'll do a defense parlay. I'm kind of just standing alone on this simple one right here, just a simple 3-legger. I kind of like it. A simple grind. I'm trying to keep it simple for right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to bankroll grind right now, guys. And I think this Monty score and Lions win, Monty over 50 all-purpose yards, I think this is pretty solid, dude. I kind of like this. I'm going to go ahead and lock this in. Vegas would call the refs. Yeah, they would. Hell yeah, they would, dude. They'd be like, yeah, that's not gonna happen. See, that's you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna say that is an illegal play. Okay, you're gonna make up some rule. I don't care. I don't care what kind of rule you gotta pull out of your ass. You're gonna overturn that touchdown. We don't have that kind of money to pay Hat and Beard all that cash. You know what I'm saying? Word to the wise, never place bets on your favorite team. I learned this a long time ago. It's really hard to separate the fandom from logical business. Raw, you are 100% correct, dude. Legit. So I'll hit occasionally on the Lions. The problem is I'm so biased towards them. I have had the most success gambling on other teams. I've had the most success mathematically. I've had the most success gambling on the Eagles. I won a little over $3,000 a couple years ago on an Eagles Cowboys game, and it was a primetime game. It happened to be Devonta Smith's birthday, so I gambled heavy on Devonta Smith because it was his birthday, and I won like $3,000. Earlier this year, I cleared a little over 800 betting on the Bills and Bills Chiefs game. It was the Bills and Chiefs game. I won a little over 800 on that, dude. So you are 100% correct that if you really want to have like a clear shot at actually winning money without bias, like just clouding your mind, gamble on teams that you're not a fan of. That is legit. Dude, that's not word to the wise, brother. That is word from the wise, and I'm actually gonna pin that because that is really, really profound, dude. Raw, like that is really good. I really like that take, actually, bro. I like that take a lot. I like that take a lot, actually. Yeah, legit. That is smart. That is really fucking smart. Imagine if you bet on the Eagles getting stuffed on the tush push 4 times. No shit, dude. Bet on Myles Garrett sack every week and Jonathan Taylor touchdown every week, honestly. Right now, that is 100% true, Mr. Detroit City. That is 100% true, dude. That's 150% true. All right, guys, let's go ahead and build us a little Jahmyr Gibbs. How are we feeling about Gibbs? We're having a little civil war here at the Hat and Beard household where Hat and Boobs thinks that Gibbs is going to be kind of limited. That's why we built a Monty parlay. I think Gibbs continues his dominance. I'm feeling Jahmyr Gibbs right now, dude. You know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and throw us a Lions win. Are you guys feeling Jahmyr Gibbs to score today or not? I'm a Monty guy too, bro. Monty, yeah. I doubled down. Dude, Mr. Detroit City, bro, you and me both have been here just beating our head against the wall about Monty scoring touchdowns every week, dude. You guys see me place bets on him every week, man. Every week. Well, let's go ahead and look at a Jahmyr Gibbs game. This is what we're gonna we're gonna try and start building game scripts and narratives. So this is gonna be our Jahmyr Gibbs narrative. What does Vegas have his over and under? Over under 115 all-purpose yards. Wow, wee wah. I do, however, let's be not aggressive, and let's just build another simple 3-legger. Come on. What's going on? The hell? There we go. I like Jahmyr Gibbs to go for 90 all-purpose yards. How's that? I like to just come in a little bit under. Just kind of slide in under the radar. That's not too bad. That could cash us a little $13, you know? Let's see if we can grow this out a little bit more, though, huh? Let's see if we can pepper this in a little bit more. Let's see if he's got some catches, some over-under catches. He's been an absolute monster on catches. Wow, they got Fursker listed way high. Vegas has Fursker going listed right under St. Brown, huh? Oh, wow. All right, that's wild as hell. Jahmyr Gibbs, what do they got him at receiving yards? Over 4. Wow. Wow. Okay. That's, I mean, totally doable, but shit. What about his catches? 5.5? Oh, no. No. I'm comfortable doing 3. That only push me up plus. No, that's not worth it. That isn't worth it at all. That didn't change my wager worth a shit. Oops. There we go. All right, lock it. Yeah, I like that. I like that. That's simple, easy breezy, beautiful cover girl. Let's go ahead and build us a defensive parlay. Lions win, defensive props. How many sacks does old Hutchery-Doo get? Does Hutch explode? Does Hutch explode for 2 sacks, guys? Does Hutch just go absolutely bananas? And what about our guy? Where's our guy? Where's our guy? I want tackles over. They have tackles and assists. Holy crappers. All right. Jack Campbell, guys. Does Jack Campbell how many tackles Jack Campbell go for? 5 or 6? I think 6. I like Action Jack being all over the field. Ooh, yeah, I like this. How do we feel about this, guys? Huh? He's bound to earn his contract. He has to, dude. I double down on Hutch each week also. Love, yes, the Love interception. Dude, Mr. Detroit City. Thank you, bro. I was totally going to shit myself, dude, if I forgot that. We're building a defensive parlay here. Let's go ahead and limit Jordan Love, dude. If we're going to manipulate it, let's manipulate it. Brother, I love where your head is at. Jordan Love. Interceptions. Sure. Definitely at least one. Well, I kind of like that parlay. Oh, man. Yeah, see, I can't do individual interceptions, bro. Jack on backup tight end is money. Yeah, he is, dude. Because I forgot Kraft's out. You're right, dude. You're absolutely right. What do you guys think? Should we leave it at this? I think we should leave it at this 4-leg parlay. It's a pretty simple 4-leg parlay. Yeah, it's a pretty simple 4-leg parlay. All right. Shit me not. Hutch. Am I getting too crazy on the Hutch sacks? That's our big heavy right there. That's our big heavy right there, is that Hutch 2 sacks. What do we think, fellas? Hutch 1, Hutch 2. He's the Aiden Hutchinson is the only guy listed for the Lions with the availability to get multiple Bro. Damn. There are 3 players, according to DraftKings, with the possibility of getting more than 1 sack. And that's Devontae Wyatt, Micah Parsons, Rashawn Gary, and Aiden Hutchinson. That's not good. Jack, bro. Oh, what's up, Riley? Happy Thanksgiving to you, brother. Hopefully you and your family are having a good one. Jack, bro. Oh, Jack says Branch will get a pick 6 and the refs will throw a flag for unnecessary roughness on a football. Bro, accurate. That's funny, dude. Accurate and funny. Nicely done, Jack. Bravo. Nicely done. Nicely done. Nicely done, dude. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. All right, guys. First answer. I know, Mr. Detroit City. I know what you're feeling, but you're in the gym, so I don't want you to be getting out of them reps. Aiden Hutchinson get 1 or 2 sacks today, guys. 1 or 2. 1 or 2. I like 2. Aiden Hutchinson. It's Aiden Hutchinson day. Let's go. It's a Hutch day. It's an Aiden Hutchinson day. It's an Aiden Hutchinson day. And we'll say hooray. Hell yeah. Yeah. Let's go. All right. Let's build us a passing prop and then a stanky leg. Lions win over 48.5 points. Touchdown scores. Wait. You got out ahead of yourself. I got out ahead of myself. We're doing a passing props. Passing props, touchdown scores. Who does Goff throw tuggery-doos to? Amon-Ra? Yes, I like that. I like that very much. Yes, I like that very much. Ross Dwelly? J-Mo? Oh, that's right. My mom said she benched J-Mo, so J-Mo's going to score. Monty, 2 tuggery-doo game. Damn, brother. I like it, but I'm not willing to do it yet. I might do a standalone. Gibbs scores in St. Brown too. Are you talking this, Mr. Detroit City? This is our passing parlay. This is just emphasis on the passing game parlay. So it's just going to be Lions win and then Goff with the touchdowns. Yeah, I think Goff throws for 2 touchdowns. And what is his yardage over? 250 combined. What pick was removed? Yeah, irrelevant. I trust Monty catching over Frig's turd. That's fair, dude. I just like saying the name Anthony Fersker. All right, let's come down here and take a look at the. Close you out. They got Amon-Ra going for his typical 77. They got Tesla going for 16.5. They got J-Mo at 50.5. All right, we're taking the rule of Jameson Williams rule. I like St. Brown for 70 at least. Let's get into the receptions on St. Brown. Yeah, that doesn't move the needle enough for me. Let's get down into receptions here. Oh, does Fersker get 2 catches? It's not a bad take right there. Tesla get 2. Who gets 2 catches, Tesla or Fersker? Tesla. Who am I kidding? We love Tesla. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Are you guys happy with this? This little 7-legger? How do we feel? What's the script? That's right, Brand. Well, I don't know, man. I think that recently Brandy has been deliberately throwing us red herrings because she said last week that Laporta was going to be the first to score, and, well, we've seen what happened with him, dude, or a couple weeks ago. My script keeps being wrong. No, Brandy, I know what you're doing. It's because I caught you, so now you're deliberately trying to throw me off the trail. We know the truth. We don't know, but we know. The Prime Minister of France is trying to assassinate me. But, I mean, I wouldn't blame him. If I was married to a fucking dude pretending to be a woman. What do we think, guys? I like this. I like it. It has to happen if it happens. We're only going to put $5 on. It's a $150 payout. We'll lock it in. Boom. Why wasn't my bet placed? Why wasn't my bet placed? Tesla will score first? Yeah? All right, Brandy. I mean, he did score against them last time, didn't he? Should we do that? Should we throw a Tesla touchdown on there, Brandy? Brandy, are you getting me too high on Tesla? You are. Oh, God damn it. Did that eat my whole thing? Oh, Jesus Christ. Boom. 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 I like that. Boom. 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 Oh, whatever. Sorry, I've gone completely silent. I'm just over being Mr. Autism. Oh, do I go Tesla catches or Tesla yards? Tesla catches or Tesla 2 catches or Tesla 15 yards? What are we feeling, guys? I'm gonna go Tesla yards over catches because I think he'll just maybe have a nice like 20-yard touchdown catch. Ooh, yeah, I like this. Little 8-legger. How do we feel about this, boys and girls? Do we like it? I'll never bet Tesla. I was kind of thinking that too. Tesla touchdown. All right, guys, we're all a little high on Tesla. Just to spite Brad. I get it, dude. I don't blame you, Mr. Detroit City. I feel you, dude. I feel you. I feel you. I think I'm in the same boat with like fucking Josh Pascal, dude. He's just a butt face, a boot face, if it were. Brent, you like the two catches, huh? 2 catches over the yards. See, my thing though is that I'd rather go Tesla 1 catch and a touchdown. No return on investment yet. Well, JMO, I thought you were meaning what's his nuts there, Pascal. JMO's had a decent return, but this is coming from me, dude. I'm not the highest. You know I wasn't the highest on JMO, dude. I was the guy over here advocating for us to trade his sorry ass. You know what I'm saying? But then we re-signed him. Ooh, ha, yeah, wah, wah, wee, wah. I like that. Yep. And then this is what we're going to do. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I thought there was a way for me to copy all of my picks. Oh, I got to do it on the app, huh? Lame. All right, well, let's build a quick stanky legger. An absolutely bananas. Nah, I'm going to leave it. I like it. I'm going to be smart. We're going to be smart. Let's just be smart, guys. Let's just be smart. I know it's only $10, but we're going to save it. We got a couple of far shots here anyway to begin with. Yeah, we got a couple far shots to begin with. So we got enough money out on the Lions, 25, 30, 35, 40. Yeah, we put $40 out on them, $45, whatever. And I think that 8-leg parlay is stanky of a stanky enough leg for us that if that hits, damn, I wouldn't be mad at that. You know what I'm saying? How do we feel, guys? Ultimately, how do we feel about the game as a whole? I bet money on Josh Jacobs touchdown or Love INT before JMO or touchdown or Fitz turd, honestly, if I'm thinking smart with my money. For sure. But we shifted gears, Mr. Detroit City, and we turned this into our stanky leg parlay, so we're not being – and it's only a $5 wager. Leaning more on the really feeling high about our defensive parlay. I'm feeling really high about this. Do you guys want to wait a few minutes? Do you want me to leave these up and go over them so that you can replicate them? Would you prefer that? I got a few more minutes. We can fill out the time. Admittedly, Hat and Boobs made some fucking homemade cinnamon rolls downstairs, and I'm going to go smash, miggity smash. What are y'all having for food today? We're having, she made cinnamon rolls, and then during the game, we're having a little barbecue weenies and these spinach puff pastries that she makes. They're fucking phenomenal. And then she, what is it we call it with the turkey? Splatch crock? Spatula clock, spatchcock. She spatchcocked turkey, so we're doing a spatchcock turkey or whatever the hell that is. JMO 4 touchdowns if I want to get stanky. Yeah, that's too stanky. That's Lieutenant Dan legs stanky is what that is, dude. I know, man. I know you're just not a JMO guy, dude. And it's fine. I don't blame you, dude. Pardon me. All right, guys, so to lead off, we did a bankroll management. We wagered $20 on the Lions to win flat outright with a return of negative $155, which will cash us $32.90 on a $20 wager. We then built a simple 3-leg parlay around David Montgomery because Hat and Boobs, and she's not wrong. And you guys know me. We like to beat our head against the wall with David Montgomery, but we built a simple 3-leg parlay with the Detroit Lions winning. Monty to score anytime, and Monty to have 50 total productive yards on offense with a 30% boost takes a wager up to plus 468. A $5 wager will return into $28.40 of a hint. We built another simple 3-leg parlay around the inverse of Jahmyr Gibbs being a highly productive player. $5 wager will turn into $13 if Gibbs scores a touchdown and goes over 90 all-purpose yards, and the Lions win. We then started to get a little bit out there with a 4-leg parlay that I'm actually very fond of, and that is the Lions win. Jack Campbell gets 6 total tackles. Jordan Love throws an interception, and our man, the Michigan Mayhem mystery man, Aiden Hutchinson, bags 2 sacks. We'll turn a $5 wager plus 2,470 into $128.50. And then our silly little stanky leg parlay here, an 8-leg wager plus $15,000. $5 will become $755 if the Lions win. St. Brown scores, JMO scores, Tesla scores. Amon-Ra has 70 yards, JMO has 50 yards, Jared Goff throws for over 230 yards, and Isaac Tesla grabs 15 receiving yards. That'll turn $5 into $755 if and when that wager hits. Let's hope that we get back on the right track with our winning ways. Ha, 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 ha! Our winning ways. Oh, boy. Let's hopefully we can do that. Close that out. Today we did talk about Frank Ragnow. Oh, boy, oh, boy. Oh, boy, Frank Ragnow. Ha, ha! Coming out of retirement, helping playoff push. Ha, ha, ha! And unfortunately, though, that means that Graham Glasgow is probably going to be I would imagine Graham Glasgow eventually is going to find his way to IR at this rate, especially with Frazier coming back. Mahogany should be able to come back, hopefully relatively soon. Frank, get up to speed, get healthy, get ready to rock and roll. Hopefully this time away from football has allowed him to get healthy, get right, and we can have him for the big push towards the Super Bowl. We briefly perused the Lions injury report. Big bummer was that that Kirby Joseph is out. We'll take one last walk through here at Mad Hatter Nation. The 4-legger is your favorite. Yeah, dude, I really like that 4-leg parlay, that defensive one. I think that's a really smart avenue to attack. I like that a lot. Gary Sneese is a great man. US and hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, you guys. Big happy Thanksgiving to all of you. One last look at the poll. 20 votes means one like equals one Lions touchdown. We got 90% of the votes saying break the scoreboard, and 10% of you saying that you like cheese. There is a posted or a pinned comment up in the chat. I do want you guys to just remember a word to the wise. Never place bets on your favorite teams. Learned this a long time ago. It's really hard to separate fandom from logical business. Raw Blizz with some poetry. Absolutely factual statement there. If you want a good crack at winning some money, don't bet on your favorite team because biasy will cloud logical thinking. What's up, Jay? Good morning, Mad Hatters. Happy Thanksgiving. I almost said happy birthday. Happy Thanksgiving to you too, brother. We're about to wrap up the show and get up out of here. Frank coming back is bigger than huge. It is dinosauric. You know what I'm saying? It is gigantic. F that. Go live. Go in all in on the Lions. Hell yeah. Brady and Gronk in Detroit. Yeah, this is going to be this is going to be a great game, especially with Brady and Gronk in Detroit, and it's going to be a turning point. This is where we set the stage to run the table and walk away with the Lombardi Trophy after we trounce the Bills 59-0 in the Super Bowl. Lions gonna Super Bowl. Detroit versus everybody all the way to the promised land. Boys and girls, happy Thanksgiving. Be smart, be safe, do all that stuff. Have fun. Make fun of your liberal aunt, really rub it in her face that, not only is Trump president, but he won with the popular vote as well. So, do all that stuff. Guys, have a good rest of the day. We will be back here tomorrow, hopefully with our red shirt on for Victory Friday, as the Lions will beat down the Peckers in the 3-1-3 in the Motor City with our throwback Thanksgiving uniforms on. Guys, I can't wait for it. Hopefully, let's get up and get down and to get a big victory out of Motown. Boys and girls, stay out of trouble. I will catch you right back here tomorrow. I've been Hat and Beard. You've been an attentive audience. Until then, bonga bonga. Frig off.